My friend Serene is a Palestinian woman from a village inside of Israel. One of Israel's native 20% population, she's an indigenous person of the land. She was working in Jerusalem for an organization, and that's where she would eventually meet her future fiancé. They worked in the Gaza branch, but they were assigned to work on a project together, so they began communicating via phone, email, and soon those communications turned into after-hour phone conversations and emails. They began to talk all the time. Serene tells me that she knew she was in love when they felt very comfortable talking to one another. She tells me they became best friends even before they met. Soon, it was determined that they needed to meet to find out if this love was really real. You would think meeting up for a cup of coffee would be simple, especially considering Serene and Ahmed didn't live that far away from each other. But the Israeli occupation has divided Palestinians up into different categories, giving them all different IDs and different sets of laws. Even though Serene and her fiancé are both Palestinian, Ahmed has a Palestinian ID and Serene has an Israeli ID. Israelis cannot go to Gaza, and Gazans cannot go to Israel. The closest place they could meet was in Egypt, so Ahmed tried 4 separate times before he finally got permission, because Israel controls the borders, to enter Egypt so that he could finally meet Serene for the first time face to face. When they met in person, they knew for sure that they were in love. They knew they wanted to get married. How will they plan their future together? Since Ahmed has a Palestinian ID, even though his parents are originally refugees from inside of Israel, he can't go to Israel, he can't live there, and she, of course, can't go to Gaza. They can't live together, even though they're both Palestinian and both indigenous peoples of the land. So, if she wanted to go meet his family in Gaza, for example, she wouldn't be able to get in, and if he wanted to meet her family, he would never be able to do so inside of Israel, and they couldn't build a home together. My friend's father is supportive, but he worries, of course. He says to her a lot of the time, "You're not going to have a normal life of a couple. It's going to be a struggle all the time. Are you up for it?" And she always responds, "Well, life isn't normal under occupation." We have to get married this summer, but the wedding has to take place abroad. As long as Israel controls who can live where and who can marry whom, the future is totally unpredictable. Everyone should have the right to be with the person that they love.